I don't believe in ghosts no more. I
Yeah.
don't believe in that shit no more. I used to believe in that shit, bro. I used to believe that there's something there, but like now, bro, I really don't believe that shit at all no more. I don't know why. I just don't like. I think I don't know, bro.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I don't think that like I don't I think we would have had footage of ghosts, bro. Like I feel like every
Yeah.
single piece of footage is fake. Like I watched all the
Yeah, all of
YouTube
that
videos,
shit
bro. Like
is,
they all
yeah.
fake. Trust me, bro. I didn't
Yeah.
waste y'all time, bro. I watched them
Mhm.
all. They all fucking fake. Like I
Mhm.
ain't seen one real
Feel
fucking
like
video
if
yet, bro.
ghosts were real, bro, then it wouldn't be. It just
Yeah.
wouldn't be footage. Like, nigga, we would never know. Like, I don't. That shit. I don't even know if ghost is the right word. Like, what
Yeah.
about like spirits? I
Yeah.
guess. Like,
Y'all
I
believe in
don't.
spirits?
I don't know.
Y'all believe in that when we die, something that was keeping us alive goes somewhere else?
That's where.
I mean, yeah, but I would even think that maybe even is different than spirits in a way. Like,
Cause that's what always confused me about ghosts. I'm like, okay, bro. So how can ghosts can't be real, and also like the concept of going somewhere after you die? Like, why do
yeah,
some people? Why would there some people be ghosts and this and
yeah,
like that shit just never
Mm-hmm.
shit never like added up to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
And the whole being trapped in one location shit,
yeah,
like what
like
is
that.
that?
Yeah.
Like what why would they not be able to roam freely? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I died in this man-made house that was built like 20
Yeah,
years
like,
ago.
bro,
I can't escape now because
yeah,
of this wood that's right in front of me. Like
bro.
I don't understand that logic, bro.
Yeah.
Like
That's
so just saying if there was ghosts, they would be able to roam freely or
yeah.
spirits at least be able to roam freely and
Why the fuck
I
would they be here? Like why? Yeah, like or why? Yeah, like why would they be in like that one house? Like why would they
yeah.
be them niggas?
See, I'm a hypocrite though because I say that, but I still said I wouldn't fuck with a Ouija board because I don't know, bro. It's just I'm not stupid, bro. Like
it's the weird separation. I think that's the interesting thing with the spirits versus like what we conceptualize as ghosts. Like especially just the way the stories are told. Like anything you see, not anything, but like a lot of the scary movie like shit and like the stories and everything of just like again that kind of rock. I guess like somebody died in this house 100 years ago and they
yeah,
haunt the place is like I don't know about that, but like I said, there's spiritual, like there's spirits in the world beyond. There's things in the invisible things in the world that exist beyond what like we can understand
yeah,
in our
for
like
sure.
sober mind and body state
It's something.
type
Yeah.
shit. But
For
I don't
sure.
like. I think we try to make it like dead people. Like I don't know. I never really seen. I've always seen them as separate things, like the spirits that exist in the world and where your soul goes after you die is like kind of not the same things necessarily type shit.
It's
But
something.
go ahead.
It's something out there. I don't know. It's especially after doing just the psychedelics and shit. Just like the shroom trips and like acid trips. Like I feel like they let me know what it felt like to be nothing. Like it did. Like I did have like not even like an outer body experience. Like where I'm just like looking at shit, but like it's like oh I'm still my body's still here, but like my mind is somewhere else, and like that kind of made me just think about the afterlife different. Like not even like just breaking out of that just heaven and hell mindset. Really like okay, like it could still like I don't know if there is an afterlife, but if there is, like, I understand. I don't fully understand how it could work now, but I can understand like just us being something outside of our
Yeah,
bodies. Like I could see
yeah,
that being a thing. No matter how much psychedelics we do as humans or and shit like that, bro. Like even all the psychedelics, you could feel yourself hit a wall. Like bro, it's certain shit you can't understand because nigga, we just from what we know as humans, our brain just can't go beyond
Yeah.
just can't even go beyond certain shit. So it's like,
Still, you
it's
still
real
bound
shit.
by time and space
yeah,
in a weird way.
Sleep paralysis is what makes me think, bro. Cause like, what the fuck
what
was
was
that,
that, bro?
man?
That's
Yeah,
what.
bro. That shit was creepy.
That shit
Like I
was.
saw some creepy ass shit, and it's just like, bro, like it's happened to me a couple times, but the one time I really saw, one of the times I really saw some creepy ass shit, and it looked like a fucking devil. So like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't understand what that is.
You
Like
know,
in my mind, is that really a dream? I don't
it's
know,
bro. You know what's crazy about the sleep paralysis is just like, cause I remember when we was having that shit the period of time we was having that shit, just like reading about it later on, I was like, so bro, if we would have went through like just cause I feel like our natural instinct, like once you do see that figure or whatever, like
Yeah.
you're trying to get out of that shit anyway, like you're trying to call for help or whatever you can do.
Yeah,
but they say to lucid dream, they say you gotta go through that, and you just gotta. They say you just gotta thug it through, like you just gotta go through, and then once you make it through, then you're literally, then that's when you start lucid dreaming. But that's the shit that fucks me up, because I was like, why do we have that shit? Because like, bro, to lucid dream, you gotta like try to do that shit. Like you
so,
gotta
like,
get reps in. So like, how can certain people?
Why would we all see that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would we all just see the shit? So why would we all have the same process? Like that makes absolutely no sense. If we all have different brains and we all think different ways, why don't, when people get sleep paralysis, why don't they see somebody they know, or why don't they see a fucking giraffe? Why don't they see anything else? Why do we all see the same dark ass figure? Yeah, bro. Like it don't make no sense, and it always like it's staring at us and we can't fucking move, and bro, like it don't make no sense, bro. Like why would we all get the same shit? And that's the kind of shit like that is what really makes me think, because like I said, I don't really believe in all that shit, but then like, what the fuck is that?
What is
And like I don't believe in all that shit because there's no like evidence. There's no evidence of aliens, bro. I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
There's no evidence, bro. The same shit, like I said, all them YouTube videos fake of the fucking ghosts, all them YouTube videos fake of UFOs, bro. Like,
yeah. I think with both of them, it's kind of a statistical impossibility for them not to exist. But I think the ghost thing is weird because it's just balance, right? I think the idea of like spirits and spiritualism, all that shit existing, to me feels a little different than like, I feel like you can believe that and still be like, yeah, man, there's not like a ghost waiting around the corner to try to like trip me or knock something over to fuck with me type shit necessarily type thing. But like, there's still kind of things that work. That's weird. I feel like, did I ever tell y'all about the one about the sleep? The only time I had like the devil sleep paralysis experience, like kind of shit. It was just that's weird to hear you describe it like that, because I feel like I always heard y'all describe it like that.
Yeah,
and it was enough for me to know I just experienced something similar. But for me, it was just, remember I was in the bed, the bed I was in, like there was this little like room like into like a small, like Harry Potter almost type shit, like where there's like a little hatch room where you could hide in type shit. That little storage space like that, bro, and it was just looked dead on like some TV show devil, like that red, you know that red light you see like whenever like whatever, it's just that like coming out of there, and like couldn't move, just staring and hearing the voice out of that shit. So it's like, oh no, that shit y'all been talking about is real actually. Never want to experience this shit again.
And then some people who say they've got abducted by aliens, they say they go through that. Yeah. Like that's a common thing that people will say. Like even if they don't call it sleep paralysis, they say they experience something. And I don't know, bro. That shit is weird, bro. I never understood it.
Yeah.
After my first real one I had, where I actually was like seeing and hearing shit, bro, I thought it was aliens, bro. Because the shit that I was hearing, like I was hearing the voice of the whatever fucking entity it was, but I was like, bro, I was hearing like the craziest, like, not sirens, but like, I don't know, bro. I can't even describe it, bro. It was just a weird ass just noise like that, just kept like getting louder and louder, and it just got like so intense, and like niggas woke up dead ass breathing hella hard. That's the shit that gets me. I was like, bro, why am I waking up like I really? If that shit was just a dream, bro, like why? Like I've had intense dreams, but like waking up from that shit is different. That shit
don't make no sense, bro. And they try to make it make sense, but I'm still telling you, it don't make sense to me how we all get basically similar ass fucking shit. Like how? But,
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Y'all believe we gonna see like alien encounter, like an official alien encounter in our lifetime?
The government's actually pretty good at hiding shit they don't want us to know about a lot of the time.
Yeah.
What about with
they would want that, bro.
What about with the new James Webb telescope? Y'all think we ever gonna see some alien shit?
Bruh.
You think they would show us even if they found some?
Nope. That's the shit, bro. Like, if they let us know, bro, then that means they wanted us to know, and that means they could be lying about the actual shit that happened. Because
why believe them,
bro?
At all
Why
at this
would
point?
they like? I don't know, bro. Imagine a country actually getting real confirmation from their government and like the officials and everything that aliens do exist. I don't know why, bro. I feel like at least America, bro, that's going some reason, bro, people gonna start going crazy and just doing weird shit, bro.
Yeah.
They find out that aliens exist, and then I don't even know why, but I just know how.
Like, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, like he don't believe that shit too. Like he believes there's aliens like this life, but he just don't believe like they're like over here on Earth or whatever. And like
Yeah, no.
like he's annoying, bro. He always fucking says all the time. They probably came during a Comic-Con, so they don't he always says that shit.
Yeah.
But he's like they probably came during the Comic-Con and just left because they're like, oh, there's just more aliens here. But or that nobody believed that they were really aliens. But he says that there's no proof, so there's like, why would they be here type shit. And he was saying like, I'm sorry people, like fucking black people build pyramids, like get over it. Like they found a way to make pyramids and they made them. But my thing is like, what about that fact that they're like all like coordinated in that specific
Location.
like yeah, they're like literally like in a triangle.
Yeah, it's a
Like the three biggest ones.
and that's the part where I think we don't understand this way the world is now. It's like, oh, you could track a lot of shit by just looking at stars. I think that's the part that we miss sometimes is that, oh, these dudes were.
That's probably what he would say too.
There was somebody figured out a while ago, like there was some people in like a less, I won't say underdeveloped, but just like not a European part of the world that was discovering a lot of the shit like Einstein was discovering, like math and calculus wise.
Yeah.
That like found, like literally came to all the same conclusions and all the same math just on their own over there type shit. Sometimes I think we underestimate humanity's ability to like do some shit that we maybe don't understand now, but they even understood better back then. But I think it's just like, yeah, niggas like that's the people use. Like,
they could actually
exist,
fucking
niggas use the skies to get around.
They
Like,
can actually see the sky. That shit, we can't even see the sky now, bro.
Shit,
just like the air, that air pollution shit. Like, yeah, like they was seeing stars. Like, I guess exactly. They could just see stars in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Then it's also 100%. Shit like that people be saying is they had help with that shit from. But I guess that's from the aliens. That's what they be saying. They're like, I don't know, that they got in, that they were so in touch with whatever, and they had help. But I feel like that's just people putting more on. Now maybe they just were really in tune with the stars and like how so shit worked. True.
We as a society like to think that we're the smartest version of whatever in the world, so we try to convince ourselves that people before us were dumb. Was like,
and they.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, we try to think that they solve shit the way that we solve shit right now, but they solved it in a completely different way because they thought completely different than us. Like, they thought totally no way similar than us. Like exactly.
Again, the sky, like, they have the sky as a resource in a way we don't. And we have technology as a resource.
So fucking true, bro.
They don't type shit. Like, what's the face? I remember somebody breaking down. Like, somebody discovered, like, we used to kill Native Americans out in California, indigenous people in California back in the day. For like doing these barbaric burning of like trees and all this stuff, and like only to kind of figure out like 5-6 years ago, like, oh no, these are the control burns we need to do to make sure this California fire shit doesn't like burn the whole state down type shit.
They were doing that shit like so long ago,
18, 17, 1600s like type shit before we ever were here.
It's ridiculous, man.
Just, man, humanity's a crazy thing. But yeah, man, I've got to imagine the alien shit out there, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, as a people, I guess as humans, we've interacted with, like, alien things before, even if we've never interacted with, like, kind of like you're saying, like, I don't know if any intelligent life not from here has actually made its way here before, because, like, honestly, like, the universe is too big, almost low-key, for us to, like, cross over, but, like, some debris from some shit or
I believe they're, like, probably passed by before. Or, like, they probably stopped by and, like, I don't know, they probably have their own way to just stay stealth and just, like, not be seen type shit. And, like, I don't see why they would stay here longer.
That's the dimension shit, too. It's like, bro, like, because why would we interact with an ant? Or, like, an ant on us. Like, them niggas could have been, I don't know, bro. Even, like, if we interact with an ant right now, the ant's not even going to know we're interacting with it. So, if they interacted with us, it could be a chance we just don't even...
Yeah, because if they could come here, then they are so much more advanced than us, bro. It's not even funny. Like if they can literally just like if coming here is like an easy thing for them to do, like that would be like we didn't even want to imagine the kind of technology they can pull off, like bro.
Nah,
It's just
yeah.
crazy to think about,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Because like we're literally just thinking out of our asses right now. Because like, imagine a lifetime where you can actually
Yeah,
like
no.
picture shit because you had the alien encounters. Like, bro, I think that's gonna happen one day. Like, if the human race lives, bro, for like another 100, 200, 300 years, like for reals, bro, I can't imagine what kind of shit we gonna actually end up getting into, bro. Cause like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the last 100 years, the last 50 years have been fucking insane.
Yeah, we
So I
don't
can't
know.
imagine another 300 fucking years. And what would just happen as time passed? Like, what if, like, all right, aliens really did come by and they see us like that we are starting to be more advanced? And I don't know, bro. I feel like somebody watching us.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like, bro. I feel like somebody watching us and they just like,
It's
we
they
gonna
watching
wait.
us and just laughing, bro.
Yeah,
Like, these niggas
maybe.
these niggas about to kill themselves. Watch it. Especially like they just process time a lot different. Like they just if there's some species that exist for like thousands of years, so like 20 years is like feels like, you know, like a year, like feels
Yeah.
like watching, like they wonder if they can just, oh, let's watch Earth's demise. This is like a TV show.
Yeah.
We're just gonna watch Earth destroy itself over the next 100 years.
South Park did has an old ass episode about that where aliens, where Earth is just a reality show for aliens, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits. I feel like what Jimmy Neutron did that. Fucking Rick and Morty did that. That's one of those bits you always go back to.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, Jimmy Neutron did do that. That's fucking crazy, bro. Shout out to Jimmy Neutron, bro. It was a smart show.
It was ahead of the game.
Yeah.